This is the Authentic Empress, and I have a few channeled messages. I was thinking too, there are some people, some leaders and oracles on here who do really beautiful intros. Some people may really be like, like really love that, and I love it. However, I am not one of those oracles that do intros. I'm kind of more so, hey, it's me. Okay, so boom, here's the messages. And that's, and respectfully, because I'm just saying, like, if people feel like how I go about like my video etiquette, you feel me? Like I don't have all these edits and stuff. Um, why I like? Well, while I feel like all of that is gorgeous, I love the artistry of it. I'm an artist myself, so I love it. It's not that I wouldn't do it. It's not even that I couldn't do it. I just don't. So, but I do make crystal jewelry and crystal bracelets, and beads and natural shells. If anyone, you know. But that's for something. That's for a later time, another video, right? Boom. So the messages. Okay. Something about you guys being, bear with me, secretive, discreet, private, however, in a divine manner. As in, you don't really like a whole lot of noses and ears and eyes and elbows and big toes, pinky toes in your business, in your private business. You are someone who values the sacredness and the quietness of your mental plane, so to speak. So you just don't bring a whole lot of energies like into your inner bubble. You know, you tell people what you want them to know, but you're not one of those people that withhold information abusively either. Depending on the situation, the context, whatever the case may be, you're just someone who wisely communicates. You wisely withhold select information depending on the person, people, place, or thing, right? You know how to modify and adjust and adapt accordingly if necessary, if willing, if you really feel like it is the essential thing to do, right? You know how to shape shift in a high vibration, code switch in a high vibration. Like, you don't abuse these energies. You're simply just being graceful. You're being noble. You're being considerate. You're being compassionate. You're being merciful. That's what you're doing. But you don't utilize information or withhold information to abuse people. You don't have those type of intentions or motives when you're, with how you utilize the Mercury energy. Period. For example, my Mercury is in Taurus. Taurus is a grounding energy. It's a balanced energy. It's about stability. It's all about that, right? And it also rules the throat chakra, Taurus energy. So it's like, it don't matter what people, you know, how people modify or try to rewrite the story, as if it's some type of movie script, fictional movie script, where they get to be whomever they want it to be in a situation that's already occurred, where it's not mathing. It's not actually who you was in the actual situation. It's not actually what you said in that actual conversation, or didn't say. Like, come on, like, what is the authentication of the actual events, right? So about you knowing this information, and being somebody who really prides truth, right? You make truth a priority, honesty, right? So when you live authentically and live by truth and try to be an honest person, because why, you would like to reap that type of energy back. You would like for people to be honest with you, right? Whether people choose to give information or withhold information, um more than likely, if it's information that could be detrimental to you in any way, shape, or form, where you need to be alerted and alarmed with that, like, be updated and informed properly, right? For your safety and your security. You really think your spirit, guys, like, you really think the spirit realm just gonna sit back? Like, especially if you pick up on, like, something don't sound right about what you said, about what you're not saying. Like, I feel something, I'm sensing something, I'm picking up on something, I'm having visions, I'm having dreams, all this energy, right? And these people who are carriers of this information, that could really, like, clear up any confusion, you feel me, like, whatever, right? Clear out any dark energy, or, well, not any dark, but clear out any negative, or, like, toxic, malicious, malevolent energy. Like, at least, like, not help create a space where those energies can easily come in. That type of thing. Like, you're contributing to the balancing of things. That's rebalance. Oh, things started to go off kilter. Okay, contribute. If you have a piece of the puzzle to, I don't know, balance those scales back out. Balance them scales back out respectfully. If you are a soul of integrity, you are souls of integrity. So you move like that. But it also makes you a threat at the same time. And what's crazy, as a soul of integrity, when we're talking about withholding information respectfully, right? There's positive expressions of strategy. So being strategic in how you utilize information, okay? Because you have people who are strategizing and, with malicious intent when it comes to dispersing, or the giving or withholding of information, right? Even to the extent of, like, just complete falsehood, or mixture of falsehood with the truth, to again create confusion. So, thing is, like I was saying, you end up finding the truth about things regardless, right? It ends up revealing itself to you as a light being, staying in your light, right? So when you enter a dark room, you go see what's over there in the corner. That somebody could have easily stepped in, hurt their toes, I don't know, or stepped in something yucky, whatever the case may be, okay? That you wouldn't normally see with the lights always off, or it always being dark over there. Whatever the case may be, you come up in there with the light that you are. What's that? Wow, why would they do that? Why is that right there? What's going on here? Like, you just being you. You're just being you. You're living a noble life. You're trying your best to be a noble. And it's not, I take that back, because I don't feel like you really have to try your best if you really at soul level are pure soul. Now, I can see why for others it could be challenging, and for whatever reasons, experiences, all that. I'm not saying, you feel me, because there's certain things about you that change and develop, that, you feel me, get edified and tweaked about you as you grow and experience people. You know what I'm saying? Like, your boundaries might be a little bit more, ooh, no. Okay, you don't really have, you're not tolerating certain things. You feel me? Or, you just have a certain, like, you you respect your boundaries, like, or you stand more firmer on your boundaries, or whatever the case may be. Again, it depends on the person and how they maneuver, how they express all of their bodies, their emotional body, their etheric body. It just depends on how people are moving, especially after, with time, because there's going to be ups and downs. But how do people move through those ups and downs? How do people respond to chaos? Not even just that. How do people respond to peace? You feel me? Like, are they someone who will want to add more peace to the situation? Or will they feel like they need a little bit more chaos instead? So they want to add chaos to where there's peace, right? Are they someone who could bring peace when there's chaos, right? Or are they just going to fuel the chaos? So it's like those type of things. Anyway, you got people on the outside looking into your energy or whatever, or you've experienced people in your energy, throughout your journey who just had to prove something to themselves. Like the way that you are, how you see things, how you exist in this world, you feel me? Spiritually. Let me calm down. You have some individuals who could have, came in as, some type of kinship or like friendship, but cool, and feel me? But at the same time, wanting to get close to prove something to themselves. Like they needed to find some type of malfunction or some type of, like, you feel me, something off about you to fuel their ego, to fuel or to soothe their insecurities. Like that type of thing. That type of thing. Yep. So they'll come in, get close to you, have this mask, act one way, but underhandedly or secretly, unbeknownst to them, really, they think they're moving secretly all the time, but a lot of people not good at pretending. Um, I feel like that's why there's a such thing as the entertainment industry with actors and actresses. Like, do you know how many people go to these tryouts or these auditions? Do you know how many people attend these auditions? So, yeah, you have some people trying to get practice in your life. Um, See if they can fool, the great diviner. Can they fool the great oracle? This psychic. Oh, she says she's a psychic. Oh, she's a seer. Oh, she's supposed to be this. He's supposed to be that. Intuitive. Ugh, whatever. I done did this and I done got bam. Whatever. You have people who want to come and get some practice in your life. Um, as someone who really holds truth to like a high value. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. So you have people who intentionally, whenever they feel triggered by you, wanting to play against, like, just universal morals. You feel me? That would just, I don't know, like, it would be a kind thing to do. It would be kind and considerate of you to be honest. It would be kind and considerate of you to be loyal if loyalty is required and however that connection is. You feel me? Like it would be, it would be good, right? For you to defend someone you love or whatever in their honor behind, when they're not around, if someone's like dragging their name or dragging whatever the case may be. I don't know. It you shouldn't be somebody who calls this person a friend, says you love this person, but you dogging them out with your other friends because you feel some type of way, and compared to the person that Otherwise, when you're with them, you feel me, like, whatever, shit cool. But you secretly feel triggered or feel some type of way, like when you with this person, and so you go and with your other friends, with your other family, your other friends, whatever, and talk a certain type of way or talk down on that person just to get people to ha 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 and ooh yeah da ha 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 ha, to make you feel better about how inferior you feel whenever you're around or with that person, or compare to that person, because they compare themselves to you, collective. And your whole point is be yourself, be authentic, tell the truth, live the truth, be the truth. Goddamn, that's all we saying. That's all we want from you. Type shit. Like, that's what you be on. That's what you be on. Anyway, though, but you do be getting, peaks, and because of how genuine you are, how safe you are, right, with information, you get told, people, the truth, their vulnerable side, like their vulnerable feelings, like, or secrets, or you find out secrets and stuff like that because you're an attentive person. Why would you agree to partake in somebody's time and energy and not pay attention to that person? What is wrong? Like, sometimes people get upset because you pay attention. People get upset. There are some people who get mad because you pay attention and you don't play dumb type shit in a situation where you're enlightened. You're enlightened of the situation. Whether somebody like directly verbally told you, showed you, whatever, or not. But because you're present, not just from your flesh. You're not just present physically, you're not just present emotionally. You're present in regards to all of your bodies. You're present. And people get upset because you're present, because you're expressing love how you should express love. Like, why would you not pay attention to the person, like, when you're with them? Would you rather me be on my phone the entire time and act like you're not, like, ooh, like, you're not exciting at all? I'm bored with you, so I'm gonna get on my phone. Like, you're not really, you feel me? Is that what you would rather me do? And some of those people may do that to you too. Some people may have done that to you just to try and trigger you because of things, things that you just are your strong suits in regards to, like, morals and ethic, right? Some people may feel intimidated by that because they feel like they struggle with that because of all the hatred and, the grudges and the traumas and all of the things that they hold on so strongly, like, to the point of allowing it to just suck up and dry up all of their loving emotional energy and just becoming hardened, like, slowly but surely. The Sun card. I'm not lying. So you got people afraid of you exposing some information about them. Some of y'all so classy, right? You're so noble. You may address the information, but it's not like you just go, yeah, such and such and such and such. But at the same time, it's still scary because it ain't like you ain't do it before when you directly call somebody out on something. It ain't like you haven't done it before. It ain't like you haven't done it in these connections with these people. And to their faces. Like, you just express your truth. It ain't even got to be nothing super combative. It ain't got to be combative. It can be, like, right after some sarcastic, some jokey. Like, the delivery don't really matter. It's not really about the delivery. It's about the fact that it's the information being spoken. It's so truthful because you care. Because you care. So it's like, what was expected of you for you to invert that energy because they didn't appreciate you expressing love, or you're loving, they didn't appreciate the loving energy or appreciate the love that you give? Because it made them rethink some things about themselves, about certain paths that they're considering taking in regards to pleasure seeking, in regards to masking or something to distract their minds from addressing the things that need to be addressed, from living their truth, honoring their truth, living by truth. Like, feeling vulnerable, or I don't know, like feeling vulnerable or feeling defeated when it comes to exposure, or just things about them that they don't feel like they're ready to address or they really want to address. They feel like you're supposed to turn off your light, you feel me, and just move in darkness with them, alongside them, like you're irresponsible with your soul or something. Like, that makes no sense. How are these people feeling about this energy, divine? The thing about that, the thing about the sun, right? Exposure to the light, to truth, right? Is the warmth and how it feels. Regardless of the uncomfortable feelings it may trigger, at the end of the day, like, because of how you compassionately, like, you're not doing, again, let's recap. You're not using the information out of spite. You're not using the information to be vengeful. You're not using the information in how they use information. You're not withholding information in how they withhold information. Being vindictive, being competitive, like secretly competitive, being, you feel me, like just bringing the energy of discord. You're the complete opposite. You're using the information to bring balance. You're using the information to bring comfort. You're using the information to bring counsel. You're using the information or withholding information to maintain or to bring grounding to a situation. This is how you're using strategy, how you utilize strategy in your connections. When you are in any situation, in a caring connection, friends, associates, family, other people's kids, whatever the case may be, partners, it doesn't matter. A situation where you're expressing care, like, you don't have no ulterior motive. I'm gonna put that here. How is this sun energy causing these people to feel towards the divine collective? So you got people feeling binded with their own lack of morale, being binded with their poor decisions that they've made. And not that people don't make poor decisions, regardless if you're, you feel me? It's not that. It's the intentions behind it. It's knowing where it's coming from, knowing that they're being egotistical, knowing that they're being prideful, knowing that they're being jealous, envious, spiteful, vengeful, knowing, right, the root of how they're withholding and using information. They know. In the moment that they're doing it, they know. because this was the intent for you. But how do you withhold and utilize information in the upright? And what does truth do? Set you free? The truth sets you free? Being your authentic self sets you free from being binded to things to mask or to deceive yourself or to deceive others of the truth. Beauty spells. Beauty spells. To affect your appearance. To affect your security. To make you insecure. To make you feel ugly like them. Make you feel ugly like them, and then watch and see how you handle it. See what you do with that. You know, you have issues, or you have, weight fluctuations, whatever the case may be. Let's see what you do with that. What do you do with that? Person whom seem like they just got it together, like when it comes to spiritually and emotionally, how they view themselves and how they show up. So let's throw some energy. Let's, evil eye you and whatever the case may be. Edge and got out. So one of my cards is sticking out. Edge and got out of the situation. No respect for boundaries. And the thing is, why? It's not that they don't have respect for boundaries. It's not that they can't respect boundaries. But you had individuals who just needed to see how do you respond to chaos. They needed to try to, they just want to see them in you in some type of way so they can feel validated. Like they needed to see it. It don't matter if you experienced it in the past and you feel me and you overcame it. They just needed to, they wanted to see. You had some individuals, they wanted to see it live and in action. And they didn't mind provoking you to see that. Because not only was it that, it was also like needing to feel better about themselves, to see you like in some type of like not so divine, or what they deem divine, or what seems, you know what I'm saying? It says confidence comes from harvested energy of those who are actually divine. Because your eyes, your perception sees things like this. You're not just surface level with how you understand and process information and people. You really, really pick up on information. Accurate information. That mother is not just, who's going to say this? Who's going to admit, who's going to say this? Oh, I get my confidence from harvesting your energy because you're really divine. Who, like, what person who has wronged you is going to out and just flat out say that to you? How do you find out this information? That's a threat. That's very threatening to these people. Some of you guys have Lemurian ancestry. And I'm going to go deep today because this is what I used to do. Yeah, so let's go deep today. Also, Take your time to receive downloads as well. Because it's a conversation happening, right? With your spirit guides, with the angels, right? It's a conversation happening. So sometimes, for example, with me doing something like this, sometimes you just need to really process or really listen, really be guided, through, again, information, those downloads. So, come on. It says, emergence of complex knowledge systems that form the basis for later beliefs. So that's just something that's associated with the Lemurians. Perhaps a little more advanced in some things. Advanced with knowledge systems, with knowledge, advanced with knowledge, and how you utilize, apply your application of knowledge, your strategizing with knowledge, you get what I'm saying? Like with the information. The mysticism of you knowing things or knowing certain things. Yeah, this is too much. I ain't about to read all that. But that's enough detail. Oh. Telling others you are jealous of them. That sounds like heavy projection. Or you have individuals who just want to be able to do that. They just want to be able to do that because you're lucky and blessed. I just heard when Nikki was like, no, I'm not lucky, I'm blessed. Yes. And it's like, you're blessed. And I don't know why I was hearing like energies thinking like you're lucky or something. But it's like, not only am I blessed, that's what it actually is, but yeah, I'm lucky too because I'm blessed. Wanting to weaken your intensity, like something about how. So, what makes you so intense? What you know? Your knowledge of self? your knowledge of understanding like your energy and how to responsibly apply your energy, how to responsibly utilize your sexual energy, your seduction, your power of persuasion, your charm, your charisma. You don't use these things to abuse people. You don't use these things to negatively manipulate people. You don't have to, go out of your way to be deceptive, like to gain things. You don't have to be harsh and cruel with the information and the knowledge that you know. Because of the energy behind it, the intent, what is rooted in, it makes it so much more intense because it's pure. Because it's what? It's light. It's light. It's light. It's light. It's light. Don't sleep on your channeling abilities because we really do be on point. Since we were young. Mm. So how do these people feel about you being this light? Some people feel like they need to put things, or they want to put things to rest. Like any type of conflict. Followed by a rejuvenation with you, the Sun card. I chose the light. They want to choose the light. Clarify rest and rejuvenation. Rejuvenate. Rest and rejuvenation, the Knight of Cups. How do people feel about your light, the warmth of your life? Your light. Life. Your light. You know how good it feels to sunbathe, to sit in the sun? Especially when it's chilly and it's cold and it's shady around you. That feeling. Ugh. Nine of Cups. That's how people feel about your light. They feel like they not only can rest in your energy, in your love, in the stable emotions that you offer, the stable intuition and the creative energy that you have. It can be, anything that you create. You feel me? It can be food. High Priestess. I know what I'm talking about. I'm not sleeping on my channeling abilities because they try to put beauty to sleep. That's what they try to do. That's what they try to do. Put beauty to sleep. Oh, some people try to decrease your value, or not even that, but some people just want to define you, like, or put you in a small box due to your appearance as well, like, because you're pretty. Or people could have tried to make it seem like, oh, you get things because you're beautiful and things work out for you when you're this way, and da-da-da-da, things seem easier or whatever for you because you're pretty, because you're beautiful. Yeah. It's your light. It's your knowledge. It's your intellect. It's your intuitive intellect. It's what you know, and it's how you utilize what you know. The life behind your eyes. the life that you give, the warmth that you give, the vitality that you give, the rejuvenation, the boost that you give, that you are, that you exhibit, that you exude. Why is Metatron here in regards to how these people feel about the divine collective's light? Clarify this energy. Clarify this energy. Clarify journey. Clarify contract. Clarify woman holding a heart. Whoa, that was some energy on that contract one. Ooh, you're really coming off like a whole flame, a whole anointed. It's like you're anointing. You coming off like fiery, like a, but not just. We're not talking about your beauty, like you're beautiful too, like you're radiating. You literally, some of you literally like your energy. You can have tones like, or when certain lights or certain like, you just look like fire. But this is talking about your power, your leadership, your spirituality, your confidence, and your seductive abilities. Like you're coming off like, that's another message I had got too about you coming off highly seductive. And you know what's so exhilarating about your seduction? There's no evil intent behind it. It's not being abused and manipulated and, all of these, negative things like, or negative, or malevolent expressions of strategy. This contract energy with the Page of Swords, they showed me this girl in a way I ain't never looked at this girl before looking at this card. This is our energy. This is the divine's energy, the divine collective. You see how this person has on a blindfold? Bro. Y'all bring things like this. Y'all bring imbalances to people's attention. And you see how it's over a stack of books, and here's the information that you need to, that will more than likely balance these scales back out. And then you got on the blindfold all at the same time while you're able to see what information is necessary in order to rebalance these scales for whomever you're bringing information or you're giving or exchanging knowledge with. And motherfuckers like, you don't know me. Like, you just met me in a day. Like, you only know me for a month. You only know me for this such and such amount of time. We only had one conversation. But this is you, because you're in that light energy. You can have one conversation with motherfuckers and end up saying some shit that just be like, motherfuckers be taken aback. Like, you come up like ringing bells. Dong. I try to have this conversation with other folk. I've had this conversation with other folk. Motherfuckers didn't move like this. Motherfuckers didn't say stuff like this. I did this type of, shiesty shit to, to motherfuckers, and I got these type of results, and, but you, with you, motherfuckers won't saying this shit, motherfuckers won't moving like how you moving, like, what, who is this person, like, what is you, like, what? You're a threat. Because of the knowledge that you know. Whether you choose to speak on it or not, but you're going to move accordingly. You're going to always move accordingly. But also strategy is, being wise about what you know and where you share or whom you share certain knowledge with as well. Can I get a ashe? We're going to address that. sometimes, unfortunately, your light can be very disturbing to certain forces that depend on other sources to survive, to, or other, certain resources or supply in order to really thrive, and survive. So like vampire energies, energy harvesting, like how do people feel about this light with Metatron here? You got the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Clearly some distorted emotions towards your energy clarified by a root worker. Do anything for money, imbalanced, delusional, root worker. So people casting, mind crafting spells or putting their hands into things, abusing their emotional energy to strategize against you to cause some type of problems in regards to your stability in any way, shape, or form. Could be a connection, could be your home. We're talking home wrecking energies. I spit on your grave. People who really envy you, hate you. We're talking about distorted. Queen of Cups in the reverse. I spit on your grave. Wow. That's how real it gets. That's how real it gets. Having this light, having knowledge. Because what makes you a threat and so intense, you're not out here spiritually naive and unprepared, ill-prepared when it comes to being aware of how far people will go, how far people will stoop, and what people really do from a spiritual plane. When it comes to conflict and discord, jealousy and envy, how these things manifest and play out and express itself. You be having different type of intel, okay? You be having different type of intel. A lot of shit like this be on the download, like be in the dark. And for y'all, it's just regular conversation. Like, yeah, motherfuckers like be doing magic, like be doing. Why? Because of your ancestors. Again, your knowledge. Your knowledge. To even know how to listen to them, how to be guided by them, like to be in a place within yourself, to be a stable vessel so that you can process even that. You feel me? Like conjure information from your ancestors. Like you really dive deep into your roots. But then, and people try to disturb that very thing about you, root worker. They're trying to work something up from the roots to uproot you, to taint or poison the roots of who you are, of that knowledge that blossoms in your garden. And some of these people are addicts. Addicts that's in just scandalous behaviors, secretly sleeping with friends or families, partner, like low budget thought processes, pill heads. This is the type of, like, this is what you do with your energy in your vessel. And it's like, this is how you're surviving and thriving. You feel me? Looking over their shoulder, nervousness and anxiety from fear and paranoia. Like, boop, new discoveries. And you find out all of that. You be knowing stuff like that that's supposed to be like deep, dark secrets. And they could remain your secrets to an extent as long as you don't come over here playing. Don't come over here playing. And not even that, like, it don't even have to be a matter of that, because again, your primary intent is not to utilize these informations, and why people, you know, go through certain coping mechanisms, defense mechanisms, whatever things that they, you know, end up experiencing on their path, like, or through, you know, trying to come out of chaos, or trying to, you feel me, trying to cope, or just trying to escape from chaos. And whatever way that went, whether that was, you know, however they decided to abuse their vessels, or fell into that, right? Shit happens. Like, it's real life like challenges and stuff that happen. I get it. Like, this is spiritual energy. Like, these malicious forces, like, when you see malicious energy play out and express itself through actual people, like, just think, because you know your flesh can limit certain things. So just think how evil, how wicked those energies really have the power to be. Relying and codependent on media attention or distraction to compensate for lack of receiving genuine love from who they claim to love and genuinely cares for them. Media attention or distraction to compensate for the lack of receiving genuine love from who they claim to love. Sketchy activity in the reverse. Who about to be around you on some sketchy activity where they choose to, you know, courageously admit or confess or not right then in that moment, like, you still not going to pick up on the energy and move accordingly? Because you know, because, oh my God, I'm not going, because you like, okay? You have pure intentions. It's like, it's a difference. It's like y'all on the complete opposite of the spectrums with how y'all utilize these energies. And so the results and the rewards are different. The results and the rewards are going to be different. I'm going to reap what I sow. You're going to reap what you sow. Like, it's that simple. You're sowing deception and chaos and all of these things. You're going to get that. That's what you wanted. Ra has the final say. Some people take pride in being sketchy or being on some sketchy activity. They take pride on it. But you're an indestructible spirit. Why? You don't take pride in things of evil. You just don't. You take pride in being righteous. You take pride in being a safe haven for others. You take pride in telling the truth and living by truth, standing in truth. You take pride in being your authentic self. You take pride in having integrity. You take pride in being able to affect someone positively or impact and influence someone positively with your emotions. That's what you take pride in. You take pride in people being safe with you to share and be vulnerable with you. You take pride in those type of things. You don't take pride in undermining someone, you know, to watch them fall on their face because you're envious of them and you know you want to feel better about yourself. You take pride in seeing the divine ancestors, the universe, the Most High avenge you, defend you on your behalf, seeing people receive karma when they've done an injustice to you that you did not deserve. Yeah, you take pride in it. You take pride. What's really the basis of it? Because I honored the most righteous way to go about this, and I didn't have to get my hands dirty, so I can be sitting here guilt-ridden and feeling shameful and embarrassed about who I am and, you know, what might happen, and looking over my shoulder and expecting a heartbreak and expecting some type of, you feel me, the Most High to balance the scales, and I be on the, you know, I be on the negative end of that. Why would I want that for myself? But you take pride in the fact that your restraint, your ability to retain your loving energy, your strength, right? To not be so broken or so provoked to the point of being destroyed. High Priestess. To having your gifts and your blessings taken away from you, removed from you and stuff like that because you gave in to a human. You gave in to a vessel that was compromised at the moment just for the sole purpose to try to destroy your spirit that's indestructible. To test you and just to help things play out that should play out, for people to ascend, for people to have certain transformations and transcendence. To, you feel me, like to break certain things, break out of certain things. Nine of Swords. What's the Ace of Wands in regards to how these people feel about the light? Giving people hope. Ultimately causing people, getting the people to the point of looking to God. Clarified contract, Page of Swords. It was crazy, like these people who you distribute, hope and just like a vitality or a refreshed perspective and drive for life and toward life and stuff like that. Like you also have people who want to have they want to make a journey to you to have new beginnings with you, a new passionate start. Or this could be within themselves, like those transformations on their spiritual journey. Like you help be a catalyst to that. So contract, Page of Swords, the High Priestess. Because you come in bringing information, the secrets, the hidden things, Pluto energy. That can help people, like in regards to people's destiny, connecting people to their destiny, right? Things necessary pertaining to their destiny, or this being destined for these people to connect with you so you can, this is your destiny, this is your purpose. Or it's destined for these people to receive the truth from you, to experience you being this honest person, this intuitive person, this seer energy, to bring rest, to bring rest to a disturbed soul, a bothered soul, a chaotic soul, a guarded soul, a hardened soul, to lead them to victory, inner victory, whatever the case may be. All right, so this is how these people feel about your light. Yeah, like people feel like their secrets will be exposed. People feel like you see right through them. Like, how do you just know certain things? Like, what's the woman holding the heart in the Four of Wands, Divine? So we got the Wheel of Fortune again. Or the Wheel of Fortune in crossing. And the Page of Swords. And some people, like, some energies, like, really fall in love. Or really, like, strongly desire you. Or, like, it's like, it's an energy of not wanting to lose your energy. This energy of feeling blessed with your energy, or feeling validated with the Ace of Swords. But I get, these are people who are, in Emperor energies, and people who, are for transformations and stuff like that, or they're not against, certain deaths that would lead to putting them in the Nine of Pentacles energy. These are people who, like, want to better themselves, but, like, then you got the Ten of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, the Lovers. These are, deaths to things. These are the kind of people who just naturally have that drive. Like, again, pure intentions. They have that drive, that realization energy, or they really value the truth. They don't like being lied to. A lot of it, look, they really value the truth. Queen of Swords. They don't like being lied to. They're those type of people, they really value themselves a lot, like, when it comes to the truth and being their true selves, and just wanting truthful people around them, like, knowing that they're intentionally trying to, like, sow good and positivity and be, like, an upright man, an upright woman, that type of energy here. And it's like, they just feel so strongly validated, like, because what have we learned about having knowledge or certain knowledge and stuff like that, and using it accordingly, using it in a wise manner? What have we learned? We've encountered people who, was on the complete opposite of that spectrum and didn't know what to do with that, or they tried to abuse that, right? Or the things that it triggered, backfiring on us, or whatever the case may be, or seeming so. Like, we've just had negative experience, or, like, low vibrational experiences, right? As a result of, being somebody who really values the truth, like wanting truthful communication even, right? So it's like, when these people encounter you, it's just like, oh, like, they're in love. It can be friends, it can be platonic, it can be whatever. But people fall in love with your energy, and they just want to hold on to you. Like, clarify this energy. Clarify what I'm getting. Clarify this energy. Gosh, just a whole bunch of other stuff that came out. Woman holding the heart. Four of Wands. Page of Swords. Wheel of Fortune. So something about you helping people heal, or you helping to aid a healing process with people. Something that they could have been doing so, but they could be private about it. But they feel like they can be vulnerable with you, or they feel like you speak on things that they haven't even fully, like, shared with you. I don't know, it's this energy of they feel like they don't have to hide things with you. Okay, that's a sidebar, it's a random message. Okay, so what I'm also getting here too, there's something here about attracting, because you know we talking about all kinds of people and how they see the light. So it's also about like gossip energy and immature energies, like, ugh. Can you clarify this energy? Help me understand this energy. Why is this here, Divine? Why is this here? Ugh. I guess I'll say it. I really don't want to talk about this. Also, let's just say, well, we'll say it like this, okay? Because we got the King of Wands and we got the King of Cups here. So people, feel like you are a wise decision, right? Because of your knowledge and how you carry yourself, right? What you know and how deep you are and just how helpful you are with what you know. And how you talk about things in the dark, like you see things, you see them in a way that no one else is able to, or no one else has been able to, or like the things you communicate about them or to them, whether it be a masculine or whatever, right? It's like it's just hit different. It's like it's so unique. It's so unique and rare. They feel this fortunate energy, like I'm here, fortunate to have you, girl. I'm so glad you're in my world. Like it's giving that type of energy. And just know it is very painful for any, like, when I'm also getting energies who recognizes about you, and when people lose you, or they get on that other side, they see what it's like to not have your light there, to be over there in the dark, cold, and shady, murky places. Ooh, it hurts. Y'all know the cold can hurt. You sitting in it too long. It hurts. It hurts. What's the Knight of Swords? Yep. It's giving like there's a divine energy that's needed and necessary to rid out some type of chaotic energy, to bring balance and aid to an energy that also holds a lot of divine energy, but is shaded or like overcrowded or covered or cloaked with chaotic energy that they've been surrounded by, that they have consumed or like sucked up like a sponge. And then you have this purged energy that's on this divine energy that has very detergent like um, energetic vibrations to basically cleanse away the chaotic energy. So you have people who are bringing opposites, but you have people who have differences, but at the same time, it's like there's still like a very, it's a lot of potential for a powerful energy, right? Healing energy, healing force. But you may have some that's, you know, that's submerged more, or, you know, their intentions are kind of confused or out of whack because of that chaotic energy, right? Because think about water and your emotions. Like, you put something in water, like, it's gonna be like, it's gonna take some time to try to purge out that water, or cleanse that water again, restore it. And so people can start to express and, you know, feel like that's what they are hungry for, thirsty for, that chaotic energy, or a little mix of like toxicity in that, you know, what could be like good emotions, or like a healthy waters, you know, safe waters. Only to go in that and then become or feel sicker and colder and smelly. Like, they're starting to smell. Like, the more they go deeper into that, you know, deeper into those toxic waters, they begin to smell, and it begin to come out of their pores and stuff like that. They get around you, and you're just smelling so good, and, you know, like, your energy is just, it feels so good, and it's the right temperature, it's tempered, it's, you know, that's how people feel about your life, about this knowledge that you have. King of Pentacles. Another thing too, but I feel like this is a Taurus reading, so I'm still gonna do a Taurus reading. All tied up in their deceit. All tied up in their deceit. Right? When they're abusing that knowledge. And then stuck to it. Like, and or they be attached to you. Even though this person is in darkness, you see how that mask is like, it's standing out though, like, I don't know, hostilities. Or you had energies that want, you know, they're attached to being hostile or attached to hostilities, trying to get you in the energy. But again, you're using your energy positively. Angel of love, goddess of the moon, healer. Wait, what happened to the healer? Well, still alchemy with the magician. Archangel Raphael, heart chakra. Oh, there it is. Healer of the ages. So really, yeah. The light of the world. It's just like how the sun moves on, like, either side. The sun is on this side, it's daytime, and when it's on the other side, it's nighttime. Vice versa. Like, that's how you moving with folk. Like, that's really how you appear. And you got some people really thinking on, like, your value, how rare you are. Like, you're like just this rare gem that they found. Truly, the diamond in the rough. In the rough of life. Like, it's rough out here. It's rough out here in love. It's rough out here financially. Like, it's rough out here mentally. It's rough out here, like, on a soul level. And something about how you're protected from this deceit here, because you're balanced. You're a blessing. And the thing is, it makes, look, we got strategy. It doesn't matter what things may look like. Again, because of how responsible you are with the information that you receive, that you've gathered, that the Most High reveals to you, because you are responsible with it, it's going to lead to cornucopias. It's going to lead to, blessings and, of all sorts, because of what you're sowing, the seeds that you're sowing. So you can have some people in regret, feeling heartbroken. They broke their own hearts, trying to break your heart, and you didn't deserve it, and you weren't doing things or using information or communication or time or energy or things, people, places. You weren't utilizing any of those things. You weren't strategizing with any of those things to bring them heartbreak. But they were doing this to cause heartbreak for you. And could have caused some portion of heartbreak for you. But why they feel like that's something you're going to be binded to when you are a person who values the truth, who tells the truth, who lives in truth, who lives truthfully, why they thought you would be binded to something like that? When truth sets you free, that's something they are slowly but surely learning behind the scenes. Watching you, doing a review, like they're preparing for an exam, realizing they failed their final, or hoping that last exam, that last test, that could have seemed like they, you feel me? That last test, hoping that they can redeem themselves. Hoping they can redeem themselves. Because there's rewards, yes, for both energies, depending on how you use the knowledge or withhold the knowledge. But depending on the intent behind it doesn't mean your rewards are going to be good. They may appear good. They may look good or look like the real deal, but they are not. They are not. They are the seeds that you have sown. So if you've been trying to sow seeds of chaos and deception and seeds of imbalance and seeds of heartbreak, what do you think your reward is going to be? What fruit and what tree do you think you're going to be eating off of? Let's ask. Divine, what fruit and trees? What fruit and trees are these people? Indecision. What fruit and trees are these people going to be eating from? Or what trees are these people eating from? What fruit are they eating? What fruit are they eating? The Most High is here strongly. Ashe. Amen. The Most High is here strongly. Clarify. 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 What fruits are they eating? We got the Sun card. Clarified by the Ace of Swords. Exposure. Being seen for who they truly are. The truth. A lot of these people were attention seeking. They wanted you to be seen for a false narrative, or they wanted people to see you under the scope of a false narrative. They created a mask and a costume that you weren't even there for them to get the correct height and weight requirements, or whatever the case may be, the correct measurements. So they used themselves. And so why not give the costume or the shoe to where it fits, or to the person who it fits? The correct measurements and all. You're going to wear this because this is actually your truth. But you try to project it onto the collective. But this is your truth, and you're going to wear it, and you're going to be seen for it. You try to cover and mask the truth of this divine being. So we're going to see everything that it is about you. We're going to see the truth about you. You want them to be seen under deception, under darkness or dark scope. We're going to see you for who you actually are. Or you're going to be seen for who you actually are by the people whom you feared, or the very people whom you did not want to see. Not only that, you're going to be seen by the collective regardless. Okay. We got Healer of the Ages. Clarified by the Fool card. The Nine of Pentacles crossing. The Three of Pentacles. And the Four of Wands. They're going to watch you be successful. They're going to watch you reap good things, reap blessings, reap loyalty, reap stability, reap new beginnings, reap passionate journeys, reap you being seen for who you truly are. They're going to have to see that. They're going to have to watch that. They're going to have to witness you be healed and heal others. Because they were working against this very thing. They wanted the complete opposite to manifest and play out. They wanted the complete opposite to be the outcome. And they've been working toward that. But see, that's actually going to be their outcomes. And what were one of those things? We got financial constraints. Clarified by the Knight of Swords. Crossing. So they're going to reap, or what fruit are they going to be eating? Financial constraints. Poverty. Because this is what they wanted for you. This is what they strategized to cause for you, to create for you, to project for you, to conjure for you. Yeah. They were entertained. They felt satisfied, full, even got greedy and gluttonous. Couldn't wait to consume more of that, you being in some type of unstable situation. Giving false or bad advice, gossiping, creating false narratives, defamation, speaking ill on, toward, about something having to do with you. Praying for you to receive these immature nights in regards to communication and understanding and processing and thought energy. Wanting you to be disrespected or disrespecting you verbally, even though you speak with respect to them. Using their words and information to abuse you, to harm you, to make things harder for you, to make things uncomfortable for you, to make you feel like how they feel behind the scenes, to make you unmotivated, to make you depressed, to make you feel discouraged, to make you not believe in yourself, to make you not see yourself for who you actually are, this healer of the ages energy. Wanted to leave you walking a trail of tears with the 5 of swords, 10 of swords. Wanted you to doubt yourself and be stuck and hung up on conflict, discord, or betrayal. Hopeless. Helpless. This is how they wanted you. But this is what they're eating. This is what they're eating. This is what they are consuming. Being left out, left behind, being dropped, being cut off. People walking away from them. Being forced to, really look at themselves and see things from a different perspective. Being stabbed in the back and betrayed and deceived and lied to. Tricked. Bamboozled. And who's all behind this energy? The Most High. The angels. The authoritative angels with the Chariot card. Isolated and alone. No one to soothe them or have the capability. No one else anyway. Not like God, not like somebody with the light and spirit of God. Because, they treat those people poorly because they was jealous of them. So, now you around the type of people that are like you, and it's like no one can properly console you. It's cold over there. It's shady over there. It's chaotic over there. It's what you seem like you wanted. It's what you created. It's what you contributed to. It's the frequency you contributed to. And now they feel like they want to utilize their sneaky abilities or their sneaky ways of being to sneak back into your light. But it's going to require courage, justice, it's going to require some courage. Yeah, and then we got contract here crossing. Ain't no getting away from that. You got you got a lover here, loves you so much, manipulated, emotional energy here, or abused emotional energy or emotional communication here, wanting to communicate something here, heartbroken behind the scenes or in secret, but you're not interested, or you're just not focused on whatever that is, whatever this is they're trying to manifest. Yeah. Competition. Energy's wanting to compete for your energy as well. Multiple energies feeling protective over your energy. People partnering up. Or this person here could be feeling heartbroken behind the scenes here because they partnered up. They were so eager to partner up with someone else here to put you in competition or to create some type of conflict here. So once again, we're talking about the seeds that they sown, what fruit they're eating. So that's, yeah, they got what they was wishing for. They got what they thought they wished for. Yeah. So now, I guess they trying to turn the energy back and try to manifest you, but you're in this Queen of Swords energy. Because you know what you know what you need to know. You know what you need to know. And when you know certain things, you can't just act like you don't know certain things, like you're not gonna react, like you not about to fake shit. You got energies that still want you to compromise your authentic energy, your truthful energy. They want you to compromise that for them, for their sake. They want you to act like you don't know and exist with them and, deal with them as if you don't know what you know. You don't know about the disrespect. You don't know about the extent of the betrayal. Even if they, what's known is known between y'all, but the extent of it. Motherfuckers want you to act like you don't know the extent of it. Communication. Downloads. Got energies feeling like they want to transform themselves. They want to put an end to something here. To some immature energies, things about them that may be immature, and something about your caliber of person here. Wanting not only, and I hate to say stuff like wanting to impress you, but it is giving a little bit of that energy too. But wanting to really, really embrace being an honorable person, a notable person, a noble person, a good person. Like somebody wants to match the high energy because they admire it. They like how it makes them feel. It strongly induces desire in them for you, towards your energy. Like it gives some type of charge, some type of boost. Like I really did not intend to go this long. There's been energies here wanting to put you or betray you so much. Cause some type of ending. Cause some type of ending to your destiny, or cause some, I don't know, some type of fate or something here to disturb something here. Stab you in your back. Stab you in your back. Right? So you can go into this hermit mode and go away and disappear and be in your head and be confused about and be on defense and, have no zest for being who you are or having doubt in who you are because of the betrayals and, the hurt, being left out in the cold and all this energy, right? But again, because of your intentions and because You didn't do anything out of spite for you to be guilt ridden or have shame and stuff like that. You may have felt hurt by being betrayed. You may have felt disappointed. You may have felt like you wasted your time, or you know what I'm saying. Like, you could have had these type of thoughts, but you didn't have to have the kind of thoughts like, oh, I treated this person so poorly, and like you don't carry the energy of having to fear or worry about what's coming in next, what's coming in after the betrayal, after the chaos. You know good is going to come because you sown good. Period. That's the peace in who you are and how you utilize knowledge, how you withhold knowledge. No, you ain't got to sit there and tell everybody all your business about the betrayal, how people doing you dirty and stuff. You don't have to sit there and whine and just tell. No, like, it just sound like a damsel and, just woe is me. Like, no, like, you still have a healthy sense of pride about yourself because you're distributing and dispersing healthy and honorable emotions. Your intentions are pure. Like, it's deeper for you. It's deeper than flesh level, like how you show up with people. Period. You're a character. The thinking woman, the sun card. Your confidence comes from the divine, not hostilities. You don't sit here and think up and try to conjure up ways you can create hostility unnecessarily. So, what? So now they're in this Ten of Swords. Now they have to go through this Ten of Swords. Because that's what they wanted, apparently. Be strong. Angel of Strength. Be strong in your emotions. Be strong. Be strong. Because somebody wanted to make you weak. Somebody wanted to weaken your intensity, remember? Your emotions help you to feel even deeply into things. It unlocks deeper waves of knowledge as well. When you tapped in with your emotions, you're not ashamed of them. The third chakra in a broken heart. So somebody has a fractured self-esteem now. Or they wanted to fracture your self-esteem, your willpower. They wanted to debilitate your willpower, fracture your self-esteem, decrease your self-confidence, your vitality, your will to do things, your will to be who you are, and every bit of it. By breaking your heart over and over again. Breaking your heart, breaking your heart, breaking your heart. Conjuring things to break your heart. Saying things, doing things, withholding things, manipulating information, their knowledge, their spiritual knowledge and abilities. Abusing it. To break your heart. Because you're this yin-yang energy. To throw off your balance. Because you use your knowledge to rebalance yourself. Revitalize yourself. Free yourself. And so now these people are having hella anxiety. Door to personal healing and happiness. Tapped in with your emotions and your intuition. Leads you to your door to personal healing and happiness. Leads you to yin yang and away from brokenheartedness, away from indecision. At the end of the day, I know I did this for this person. I know this is how I showed up. I tried. I did what I could. You feel me? Like, healer of the ages. I'm not going to sit here and suffer because my love, like, didn't, it wasn't, you feel me? It didn't accomplish, something that more high vibrational means. But at least that was the intent. So I'm going to move forward in peace. Because adjacent possibilities. And I can be patient for that. Like, well, I don't need to be in a rush or in a hurry or a skedaddle. You feel me? Like, to get somebody to or rebound or, you feel me? Or get somebody to make me feel better and help cover up, how I really feel. Like, in my emotions and describe myself and da-da-da. I don't need that. Like, I can address and face my emotions and be patient with myself through my emotions, through my thoughts, through my pain, through whatever the case may be. I care and love just like how I care and love these individuals. You really think I'm not going to give that care and love to myself, that patience with myself, even if I don't want to talk, even if I do want to be quiet for a while, even if I do want to go into hermit mode so I can heal, so I can really think thoroughly and process this information and really heal and grieve the situation and, really have my come to myself moment and be ye reminded who I am through these hostilities. I'm not about to sit here and and boil and try to figure out ways when I can win and I can compete and I can hurt you just as much as you've hurt me, and I can hurt you before you hurt me. And I'm not sitting in hermit mode developing plots and schemes on how to destroy you. That's not what I'm doing. I'm in hermit mode meditating and just trying to get knowledge. I'm seeking knowledge. I'm seeking guidance. I'm seeking confirmation. I'm seeking messages and communication with the angels, with the Most High, with my spirit guides, so I can understand and process what exactly is going on a spiritual level, on an emotional level. How should I, how should I move forward? What action should I take? What action should I not take? What should I do with certain information? And, giving me information to have me properly informed. So my emotions or things that, whatever type of deceit is happening around me, or, that are meant to work against me, they're going to update me for my safety and my security. Energies that are intentionally trying to sow insecurity, my divine spirit team are going to guarantee that I'm made to feel secure throughout whatever that is. Even if the strategy is people withholding information or withholding the truth to hurt me because they know I'm somebody who really values the truth. Okay, I'm just going to get it from the seer of all things. I'm a seer. What makes me a seer? I'm going to go and gather that information. I'm going to get that information from the seer and knower and creator of all things. Period. My will to thy will. But alright, you guys, because this message is getting really, really long. So this is what I have for you in regards to the channel message today for the Divine Collective. Again, I am the Authentic Empress. Check my bio for any further information. If you would just like to stay in touch with me, learn a little bit about me, or if you would like to donate to my channel, it would be greatly appreciated. I do ask that you like the actual video if you were able to get any type of information or wisdom or clarity or guidance or whatever, assurance, whatever that was soothing to your soul, of counsel, of great use from a soul level, right, from an emotional level and mental level. I just ask that you show that you value my time. And if you guys were to watch the entire video, even if in like sessions, I greatly appreciate that as well, because I'm not up here to waste my time or waste my breath. Alright? I'm a very selective person. I'm selective with my time and my day-to-day. I'm a very intentional person. And I do honor my gifts. I honor the Most High enough to honor my gifts. And that is why I'm here. And it is an expression of love. With that being said, I will see you guys on the next videos. For whomever viewers come and follow me on those videos. You'll see me.